right, courses, what advantages do Lincoln Law offer, and how do we fit into this framework as a company?
Yeah, I think that question is essentially what CIVA or what makes CIVA special. So over the time, we've both seen in our time with government that as the different levels of federal, state, county, most times, depending on what state you're in, local, and then oftentimes organizational bylaws, they all build on each other. So it's like, I guess, a known or maybe unknown, depending on who you ask, where federal sets the precedent and states are able to have the freedom and flexibility to create their own interpretation of that, as long as it doesn't step on the toes of the federal. And then it keeps going down that way. Like county gets to do their thing, the counties across the state, but they have to adhere to the federal mandate. And as it goes down, it gets more specific and I guess more nuanced and tailored for their needs. And in that, we found the capability of connecting all those pieces of the dots, or the puzzle, I guess is the better way to say, in order to best give the most intelligent answer to the people on our platform that are searching. We can do like a very simplistic example of how we've seen this connection work, where we worked with a homeowner association, and that homeowner association had a resident where a tree fell on their fence, and they're trying to figure out who was responsible. And we were able to connect their HOA bylaws to the city code, to then the county law, and then the state law and the federal housing relevant laws. And they were just saying, just quickly search who's responsible. And then we were able to give them detailed answers that obviously they'd have to consult with their legal part for, but we're able to then get a direction of how they can start to address and understand who's responsible for that specific instance. So we just different things that we're able to create, or even on the larger side where national research institutions can now look into the different changes in policy across different states and have that analytic insight provided, not only the different ones that have states represented, but then historical references and sub-context for different bills that help strengthen that current piece of legislation for a specific topic area. So those are a couple of tangible examples of where our technology provides benefit.
Value point, I think I would just add to your answer is this, that we're trying to make it easier for the average citizen to navigate different laws and find linkages in how they connect through the different places that we necessarily call home, as well as the organizations that, spend tireless amounts of time and effort trying to figure out things and where a lot of the bills and ordinances overlap. So in time, the product that we're building, we're hoping that we can facilitate understanding, ease of access with our platform.